You know, for a club named after an energy drink, the Red Bulls really did live up to that moniker. I mean, I don't know what's going on with y'all, but maybe y'all should drink Prime from now on. What's up, everybody? TM Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day and welcome to another post-game reaction. In this one, I am continuing my coverage of my boys go Nashville SC. And this win right here, it's yet another dub for my boys in gold. I'm never going to get used to it, and I'm never going to complain to talk about wins for Nashville SC. And we have another one, Nashville SC beats the New York Red Bulls. We win a very close match. We win 1-0. You know, folks, I'll be honest. There are times when I wake up in the morning and I just feel blessed. I know I'm a very lucky man. I always start my day by thanking this man, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, the man upstairs, for blessing me with a lot of things. And one thing that the Lord has blessed me with absolutely is this amazing club known as Nashville SC. And for fans of my channel, you know that I've suffered. I have sat in this seat and I have borderline cried over matches, over games, not just with Nashville SC, but with the Preds, with the Titans. Tons of times, I would feel like I would lose twice because we'll watch the match, lose, and then have to go on here and then talk about why we lost. But not here. Not for Nashville SC. This right here, we are reaping the fruits, I think I said that right, of all the hard work that we have put in this season. So we'll get into everything that happened in this match. Let's start it off like this, talking about the Red Bulls. You know, entering this match, the Red Bulls, obviously, they're trying to bounce back after a rough loss to Atlanta. Hey, couldn't be us. For Nashville SC, we were coming off of a huge, monumental win over Messi and Miami. So obviously, you know, we're trying to build off that any way that we can and get our first road win since after the World Cup break right here. So, for the first half, while me and my dad, we were sitting there and we were watching this match and we were watching all the obvious attendance problems that the Red Bulls fans have, you know, I'll be honest, like, I sat back and I was a little bit perplexed. I was a little bit shocked as to what we saw in the first half, honestly, because, you know, I was shocked that we didn't get like 3 goals right off the bat here. And, you know, maybe perhaps I got spoiled a little bit after an amazing win again over Messi in Miami. But I certainly expected a little bit better than this. You know, for the first half, Red Bulls, they were pretty even with us in terms of possession. They got 6 shots and had an XG of 1.4. I mean, certainly they had their fair share of opportunities right in front of the net. Thankfully, Schwacke, he was up to that challenge. I'll talk about him also in a bit. But I think for Nashville SC, the main reason why we were not able to establish our game here in terms of scoring goals was really a mix of 2 things. I think our connections on crosses really weren't there, especially for the ones going on the left side. And as for the Red Bulls, I will give them credit for this. Like, they did pick up a lot of the second balls that we had. So our chances in the box were very limited. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like the Red Bulls just walked all over us. Absolutely not. Nashville SC, we also had some nice moments in that first half. Most notably in the 39th minute when Sam Surge, he has nothing but green grass in front of him. Sam shoots, but it's somewhat of a routine save here by Horvat. And I'll be honest, like, the veteran that Sam is and the skilled player that he is, I'm kind of shocked that, like, it looked like he went straight for Horvat here. I mean, if I were Sam, yes, I know that, like, one of the Red Bulls players, like, they were tracking behind him. But Sam, like, he still had time to do something right here. I mean, if he tries to angle this ball, or if he shot it even further, I think he would have had even more of an opportunity because he could see more of the nets. I mean, it is what it is, though. Here's what I'll say. For the second half, you know, when we got our subs out there, including Patrick, yes, back! Welcome back, dude! It is good to have you. We missed you, bro. We definitely provided a lot more pressure in the final third. And as a result, we did have some nice dead ball situations, including this one in the 92nd minute, Nashville with a free kick. Espinosa takes it, and it's Woletzi who heads it in for the score for Woletzi. Good for him. He has been one of our star players on the back line. This was his second goal of the season. He had a previous goal in this match taken off due to offside. And with this goal by Woletzi, there was some history made with this right here. This goal by Woletzi was the first goal ever scored by a Nashville player in Sports Illustrated Stadium in our entire history. You know what? What a way to do it. That would be the dagger, and Nashville still 3 points from the Red Bulls. We get the dub, we get the win, and we are showing no signs of slowing down, and oh, it feels oh so good. Now here's what I'll say for the Red Bulls, because you know what? I'll be honest. When I look at the Red Bulls team, I see a club that is definitely, like, they definitely have a lot of talent. Michael Bradley, his first year as their manager, I think he's doing a pretty good job. I mean, Red Bulls, I think currently they are 8th right now in the Eastern Conference, so, you know, they're certainly still in the playoff mix right there. I mean, that's more than Atlanta could say. But honestly, for Michael Bradley, I think he has a lot of good tools here. There's a lot of great young players on the Red Bulls, and here's what I'll say. Honestly, it might be my hot take here, but look, give Bradley like 2 or 3 years right here, let his players develop right here, and the Red Bulls could be a force. I mean, let's not forget, they went to the MLS Cup Finals just a few years ago. So, I got a lot of respect for Michael Bradley and the club that he has. They certainly gave us fits in this match. Absolutely, no doubt about it. The Red Bulls, they did press well throughout this match, but this is the difference right here. Even though that the Red Bulls, even though that they pressed well, even though that they had more shots, even though they had a higher XG, Nashville still found a way to come out on top. Nashville still found a way to get the dub. This was our 14th win of the season, and once again, our first road win since May 13th. But here's the thing. If you look across, not just in MLS, but in every sports league, the teams that win the championship are the ones that have this quality. Even if they do not play their best on a certain day, in a certain game, they still found a way to come out on top. They still find a way to get the win. And that's exactly what Nashville SC did in this match. I know that the win over Miami was fantastic, and it absolutely was. That was a statement. This is also a statement. I want to make sure that that's clear. I feel like it is. Because Red Bulls, they put up a lot of fights. This could have been a 0-0 draw. And the clubs that, you know, maybe are in the playoff mix, maybe they would have taken that. But Nashville, no. We continue to press. We continue to find ways, find scoring opportunities. And we got the goal, and we got the dub, baby! Woo! And obviously, you know, when it comes to getting big-time wins and big-time shutouts, you got to have a pretty good goalkeeper. Well, Nashville, we don't just have a good one. We got a great one. We got the best one. Brian Schwacke has now had 14 clean sheets, the most shutouts by a Nashville goalkeeper in a single season. And we aren't even done yet. We're over halfway through here. We still got a ton more matches to play. And Schwacke, he's showing no signs of slowing down. He made some great saves in this match. Most notably, that save he had on Emil Forsberg. I mean, he had Schwacke dead to rights right here on that chance. But Brian, he stepped up in a big way. And, you know, looking back on that save and the many others that Schwacke had throughout this match, the many great moments that he had, in hindsight, those saves kept us in this match. Kept it a 0-0 score. And Nashville, we were able to take advantage and and get the dub. So, boys, let's keep this win train rolling. We're heading back home to play the Crew on Saturday. Should be another great match. But, fans, that is going to do it for this post-game reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And a hearty salute to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Go, boys, and go!